This is a Dokkan Battle tier list. I think it's the only way to determine who is the best units on Dokkan. And today I'm ranking every LR on Dokkan Battle. I've seen the truth tier list and I've seen others, but none of them are as good as mine. So without further ado, let the best Dokkan Battle tier list begin. The first thing I gotta do is I gotta list off the top 10 Dokkan units to start off before I just rank every LR. The number one top dog, 100% is Beast Gohan. Let's talk about his leader skills, superheroes, Bond of a Master Disciple, Miraculous Awakening, all right? Top tier, first off, superheroes is probably one of the, if not the best category on Dokkan, period, all right? You can argue Universe Survival Saga, but there are Universe Survival Saga units in superheroes, and you have Beast. You don't really have them in, I mean, Universe Survival Saga is up there too. It's probably top 2. Superheroes is probably number 1, all right? And Beast Gohan, 100% is number 1. You know about his taunt? You know about his 80% damage reduction? He gives people ki when he gets hit. Like, bro, and every time he gets hit, he dishes it back to the opponent. There's no one, if you die with Beast Gohan, you're a fraud. You're just terrible at the game. Numero dos has to be, and I mean that, it has to be the Super Saiyan trio. I'm not gonna lie. Their damage reduction that they get with having another all-out struggle, the ability to super attack 4 or 5 different times, their standby that they have with Goku, then they could that's elite. On top of being a slot 1 daddy at all times, and I didn't even mention the best part. That they give defense. Old units can be a thing now with this group. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I like about them is that they have revived older units. I like units that can do that. You can revive old units. You can make people valuable out there. I fuck with you heavy. So they're 2, 100% 2 LR. 3 is going to be real tough for me. All right. And I say 3 is going to be real tough because it's a lot that can go on with that 3. For my 3, I might have to put AGL. Like it's like, I would say 3, 1, and 2. You can't go wrong with this. I can't figure out where I want to put these two. I'm just gonna put them in one category. You can't go wrong with either one. They both have a revival. Vegeta has his damage reduction that's, you know, up to 80%. He get hit 5 times. He has a revival. They both come back even stronger off the revival. Both active skill crazy. They both can do 30 mil. I mean, I don't know. I gotta have them here. I can't pick and choose in between, so it's real tough out here right now. 4-piece. This is 100% going to be even harder because I want to say that it could be Gohan, but I would say like maybe hear me out, y'all. Maybe we can put it's in between, like it's honestly between Gohan or Broly. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna put Broly. I think Broly's my top 4. Movie bosses, and you can put them on Pure Saiyans. You can put him on Uncontrollable Power. He has a slot 1 demon. He has a 90% DR turn 1. The second turn, you can put him in there. He has a 76% DR for 3 turns, and he still has a 50, and he guards all. He can break your attack. I mean, this guy is elite. I can't go wrong. Look, I'm sorry. You can't go wrong with him. All right, at 5, 5 has, I don't want to put him there, but he's a fraud. I actually hate this unit with a passion, but he's at least top 5. And that's Tech MUI Goku. His ability for his domain, his ability to counter is probably all he's good for, right? I mean, nothing else. He's a fraud. I've died, and everybody here that's seeing this can confirm that I've died at least 15, 20 times with this unit. Like 100%, I'm always dying with this unit. That's a fact. I can't even, maybe I just got bad RNG. That's just still pretty tough here. Like right now, I feel like those new units that got temporary EZAs with INT Vegito and physical Gogeta, like they're still good. And you know, AGL, Goku and STR Vegeta, like they're up there. They're up there, but the conditions are really rough. So I can't put them there. They're temporarily, they're not there for a long time. They're there for a good time. All right, that's the thing here. Now, matter of fact, I changed my mind. I actually made a mistake. I made a mistake here. Let me drop everybody. Okay. I forgot for 1 second. Number 3, and it's just a hard 3, is Gogeta. I'm sorry. I forgot. Excuse my French. He 100%, 80% damage reduction. Before attacking, he has like a nullification. He does 30 mil crits. He has damage reduction off the muscle. Like, this guy is 1,000% 3. He was 1, but after realizing, after turn 4, cool. But here's the thing. Other things that come into mind of me being number 1, in my opinion, not only are you able to take a hit, you know what I'm saying? The issue with being number 1 for me has to be the support. What can you do outside of that? Are you supporting other units? Are you making other units better? Then what else could you possibly do? I like everybody to do multiple super attacks. I mean, they have the damage reduction of 40% when they start off, plus additional 20% from turn 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You can't even say that they're not top tier, not elite. And plus, Gogeta is always better than Vegito. Like, let's be honest here. That was a mistake on my end. I want to say that, I feel like Gogeta, I'm just gonna go off what I'm seeing at this moment when I'm looking down here. Gogeta probably gonna be like 8. I might move him down, but he's 100% 8 for me at this particular second. And I say that because, even though he has a taunt mechanic that, that he can weave and he don't get touched for the duration of the turn, the problem with him is that he's a fish. He's a burger until he transforms. Literally a burger. Like, you get into a position where you have to put him first slot, he's gonna die. 100% he's gonna die. After turn 4, even after turn 4, sorry, my bad. He's blue, he still has a high chance of dying after blue. We don't need to get started on those frauds down there. I think I could say I wanna put Cell Max at 7. But I may have to. I know Piccolo and Gohan could be, but I think I'm going with Jiren. I think Jiren's got to be my 7. The 50% damage reduction, the extra 11% in the second and third slot. He comes back with the standby. You damn near can't die when he's in standby. He come back with a 71% DR. He can crit for 50. I seen him do 50. And he liked that, bro. I got to put him 7. He's 7 for sure. I don't know where to put Janemba. I do know I want to say that the gods are going to be really good in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta when they get an easy A. So obviously this list is going to be real, different then. But let me see. I'm not putting Vegito in that list at all. No Vegito is ever making this list. I promise you he's not. Not 1. I don't care. Like, even STR, I'm not. I think 9. I think I'm gonna have to put. I think if I had a choice, I think Gohan is actually better than Gogeta. I think he is, especially with his standby. Gohan's ability to keep 5 supers. He's a little bit better than Gogeta. I wouldn't say much. I would just say he's a little bit. It's hard because this 10th spot for me is just all subjective at the end of the day. This 10th spot for me is it's very tough. It's tough because I like a lot of units. They all do a lot of good things. They all have a lot of great moments out there. But I would say this top 10 LR, it has to, out of everybody here, Broly's okay. 60% DR. He gets his domain expansion. I want to say we could have Cell Max. Broly gets another domain expansion. He's good. He's 26% DR in domain. He can do a crazy crit. To me, it's between Cell Max and Broly, and they both have like their own perks. Cell Max, I might have to give Cell Max the edge because he has a taunt mechanic and he cannot die. He could have 12 million defense. All right, I'll give it to Cell Max. I say Cell Max in my top 10. But after 3 turns, he's done guarding. And even with 900k defense, 3 turns he's done guarding. He is still a fraud, still going to die 100%. I guess if I had to, you look at everyone else, I guess I would have to put him damn near top 10. But even then, I still don't want to put him top 10. But this is my top 10 as of today. I cannot pick and choose where I want to put them, so I'm going to put them 4. If you don't like it, hey, so be it. You can't go wrong. They're the same. They're the same. If I had to choose between one or the other, I'll choose Vegeta over Goku. But that's hard for me to do that because Goku's nice over Vegeta sometimes too. So I don't know, bro. They're interchangeable. Okay, they're interchangeable.
I mean, it's all right. Like, overrated as fuck.
All right, now it's time to rank all of the LRs on here and give you the elite of the elite. Okay, the elite. So let's start off with our main man for one, Beast. I gotta put Beast here. 100% Beast is in the Z category. He's elite. Who else am I putting in that category? I want to say, where's the Super Saiyan trio? Trio's going there. Yes, that's 100% elite. Broly, yes, Broly is elite. I'm sorry. Where's AGL? Oh, Gogeta. Oh, Gogeta, 100%. You're like, how many people can you have in this category? We're gonna have the ones that are above people in this category. All right, that's all I'm saying. We're gonna have the ones that are above people in here, and I'm missing one more. Where's Vegeta? These right here, these 6 are above everybody. I will argue with you forever. MUI Goku's never been here. If I had to put MUI Goku, I want to say this Goku, STR, he's ass. Let me just start off from the bottom. Let me start off with people who's ass first, okay? This Full Power Frieza's ass. This INT Gohan's ass. Majin Vegeta. The STR Broly. What is this? Yeah, you get put there because I don't even know what you are. That Trunks, garbage. The trio, ass. Kale, Caulifla, they are absolutely C tier. Like, you could use them, but like they won't. Every time they do a super attack, they have a chance to increase. Well, they increase their evasion, but like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, they're okay. They're okay. Bulma's A tier. She would be S tier. I know her support system, but she's 100% A tier. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's not S tier. I can't put her out. I don't want to put her in B tier because she supports and she's still, you know what I'm saying? She's still holding it down. Krillin and Gohan just got an easy A. Even then, I'm sorry, I have to put them, they're C. They're still mid. Even with that, they're still mid. Evokin's A tier. They're tough. Broly, the Broly trio, I'm putting them B tier. Now, you can say what you want to say, but the reason why I'm putting them B tier is because they need 7 key spheres in order to dodge, and if you don't get that, they're a fucking burger. So you already know I gotta put them in. Buhan, he's A tier. I love him. He's 100% A tier. Let me see who else we got. Janemba's A tier too. He's good. There ain't gonna be too many S's. Okay, there's gonna be a few S's, but there are not too many S's. S tier, I would say I'm putting Tech MUI A tier. He front. He's like A1. Like, if I had to rank them, like think of like, ever seen One Punch Man? They have like different tiers, like the A2, A3. He's A1. All right, he's A class hero #1. He can't be higher than that because he's a fucking guppy. Okay, he dies every time for me. And guess what? If you get him to transform, he doesn't even perform enough damage after the transformation to be considered S tier or Z tier. There's nothing. He does what, 15 million, maybe. That's it. That's on a great day. Sure, he can counter, but I've seen him go against the hardest bosses in the game, which is Go Frieza, and he's sold. Put him in the first slot, sold. Not gonna do it, bro. I can't have somebody in the first slot sell me and then want to be #1. I'm sorry. I would say Piccolo and Gohan, they can perform at a high level. They definitely can. I guess I'll have them a little bit over. I don't want to put them over too many of these people, but it's still solid. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he might have to be C tier, bro. It hurts me. It hurts. It 100% hurts. All right, it hurts. The freaking, these guys, yeah, they're going here. Maybe you have Vegito Blue, but yeah, they're here. They on the same length that they can get. They're a guppy here, right? Let me tell y'all this too. Omega Shenron, if he actually had he's actually A tier. I want to keep y'all up to date. He's actually A tier, bro. He the 50% damage reduction that he can get up on the turn. He can lower, seal super attacks if you're fighting somebody. Obviously, you need first phase, even though it's not going to matter much. He's AGL, so he's type advantage against all the hardest bosses on this game. He can take a hit. He has a revival. This guy, I'm sorry, I can't put him B tier. I can't put him because he's elite. He gets damage reduction per GT bosses. Now, if we get a GT celebration, he gets to slot one or another category or ally that can cook. He's going to be up there. I want to say next, I'm going to put Turles, and Turles is going to be B tier, right? Turles actually could be up here in this A tier category, but he's got to have terrifying conquerors or planetary destructions in order to be like good. So because of his restrictions, I have to put him here. Now, you want to say same thing about Gohan, his restriction with the Namekians to get the extra damage reduction in the first slot, but I don't think it's as bad as Turles. Like, you have to have a certain team. Obviously, a lot of these units have to have a specific team out here. That's just kind of how the synergy goes. But I'm telling you, Gohan, well, Piccolo, when he transforms, he gets that 50%, and then HP above 70, he get the additional 20. So he got 70% anyway. So he's solidified. So I'm cool with him. STR Cooler, he's fucking terrible. The androids, they're ass. I'm sorry. Tapion, ass. Super 17, I mean, we'll put him here. How can you lose you Super 17? This Broly here, he does a lot of, I guess I'll put him B. Actually he's C. He's really good as a slot 3. Like, if you float him every turn, he's good. He'll do a bunch of, 70, 90 million damage, and then he'll go on by this way. If you have him out there all the time, he's a guppy. He's a guppy. Jiren is S tier. He's an S tier unit. Don't even lie about that. Cell Max is a S tier unit. I would say Gogeta is definitely S tier. He's S tier. He's up there. He's nice. Piccolo, he's B. I guess I'll put him B. I want to put him C so fucking bad, but I'll keep this right here. GT Duo, I'm sorry. GT Duo still A tier. They still elite. 50% damage reduction. They do have the standby of hell with a spirit bomb. Come on now. They're elite. I don't think they'll ever be anything less than that. Captain, the Ginyu Force, they're team restricted. They're C tier for sure. Metal Cooler, absolute ass. AGL Frieza, ass. Now this, I want Trunks and future Gohan. I believe that if they get an easy A, they're going to be top tier. Because even with once you get the revival, he gets a 59, I think, percent damage, or 58, 59% damage reduction here, and he still can cook. But I want to put him here, but I'm a fan. I'm gonna put him there. I'm a fan. Bro. I'm sorry. I'm a fan. AGL Frieza. AGL Frieza has got to be C tier, bro. He's still solid. Let's see. This Vegeta's ass. INT Rose. He's C tier. Nappa, Vegeta, C tier. Jiren, I think Tech Jiren, he's B tier. He's B tier. AGL Goku, yeah, you're buns. INT Cell, buns. AGL Gohan, C tier. Kaioken Goku, ass. Fucking Piccolo, yeah, they're buns. Tech, Gohan and Goku, ass. Vegeta, yeah, whatever. If I had a tier between C and ass, they would be there. But I'm gonna put them here because they can still be okay. Zamasu, I think I may have to put Zamasu A tier. I feel like even though he gets an 80% damage reduction for turn 1, for 4 turns after that he gets an additional 20, so that's a 60% for 4 turns. And he gets a 40% at all times, and he has a domain. So I would say I gotta put him A tier. He's A tier. 17. He's B tier. All right, it could be A tier, but he's restricted to Representative Universe 7. So I have no ifs and buts about him. Hit and Goku, they're done. I feel like I should put units in a question mark that are up for like an E. I feel like to get an easy A here pretty soon and be okay. So I want to say if we put him here and we put who else? And we put Goku here. So these 2 units I feel like are, I would say they're close, but if they get easy A, they'll be top dogs. But we're close. We're waiting on that. All right, we're just waiting. Plus in the temporary units too. So I'm putting these guys here: INT Vegito, Physical Gogeta, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and STR Vegeta. I gotta put them there because they're temporarily, but they're all right. You know what I'm saying? They're all right. What else do I have here? I'm getting sort of Cope Trunks. He's mid. He's so mid. Broly, I think Broly could be, I feel like he's probably A2. Like I could put him S tier because of his domain, his ability to super attack numerous amount of times, but he doesn't get any damage reduction. And it's like, I feel like I don't know. I guess if I put Gogeta there, I feel like I have to put Broly there. Like, but is Broly better than Tech MUI Goku? And that's no. And Gogeta's better than Tech MUI Goku though. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't say Broly's better than Tech MUI. I can't. It's just, you can't convince me that he is. This INT Broly, I wouldn't say he's better than Bulma. If I had a list right here, I'll probably have this like this. I would say we're gonna go here. He's get that damage reduction and he's get the revival. We're gonna keep it right here. Ribrianne, please. Ribrianne C tier. 17 and Golden Frieza. I'm going on to say that they're A tier. And I say that because every time they do an attack, they get a 17% damage reduction. That is 100%. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie about that. That's real tough. Terrible. Physical Cell, terrible. Physical Bardock, terrible. STR Beerus and Whis, terrible. Go Frieza, ass. Bojack, ass. Zamasu and Goku Black, yeah, they're ass. We can take INT Zamasu, Buns. It hurts me to say this. Bird Coup is Buns. AGL Cooler Bros, Buns. Movie Heroes Piccolo and Goku, Buns. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, Buns. Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Look at all these ads. Look at this. What is this? This is STR Goku, Buns. We're getting close. I think Super Boo is still solid. He's still solid. I want to put him probably C1. I think he's C1. There's Triku. He's you know. I know Super Saiyan 3 Goku gets a 50% damage reduction if he doesn't perform an ultra super attack. So I want to say like he's still, I put him C tier. I put him C tier. I'm not gonna lie. Vegito, Super Vegito is definitely, he's probably on the right here. He's A tier. He's not S tier. He's not elite. He doesn't do anything that I feel like, yeah, as a counter, but you have to get between 70%. Or get beneath 77%, sorry. And that's pretty hard to do considering that if you're that low, you can still die to a boss. So that's still kind of whatever. Easy A on the way of Tech Gods and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So I'm not even gonna hold them hostage there. Gammas are A tier. I believe they're A tier. Gohan, is A tier. Kai Goku. Yeah, he can. I think he's still B tier. He's still. I fuck with him. I'm not gonna lie. Baby is. He can be A tier. He can't be B tier, but he's team restricted, so we're gonna put him C tier. Let's just kind of do this. I'm coming up with this B tier list. I still think Vegito and STR Gogeta, I still think they're B tier. I think they're still good. I've used both of them in hard content. They both held it down for sure. These two can hold it down. These guys are guppies. They get no damage reduction. They get none of that. I gotta put them C tier, but they're probably a little bit better than, yeah, they're probably around this mark here. I do know about Exchange Goku and Vegeta. So I want to say they're new. They're still B tier, but I'm not gonna do them like that. Goten and Gohan, yeah, they're C tier, bro. I'm sorry, they're y'all C tier, man. The trio, Super Saiyan trio, yeah, they're B tier. They're 100% B tier. Gohan, I don't want to. I gotta put him here. I don't want to disrespect him that much, but I'd have him here. Future Gohan, yeah, Future Gohan is 100% right here. Like, he's C tier. He's so mid. This Gohan here, yeah, I want to put you right here, buddy. Please. And this guy, C tier. I'm not saying that he's on a brinks of being ass, but I had to hold it down here. I guess I could put these guys. They're C tier. Would you say that they're better than Ribrihan? Base? Is he base? Is he better than a lot of these units? Maybe I'd be a little bit too hard on them, but those Saiyans have limits, bro. They have a lot of limits and expectations. Like, I could put them realistically. Let me just make it. If I was realistically making a realistic real, you know what I'm saying? They're here. I can put them here. They're restricted to that first slot so bad that it's not even funny in order to get defense. And then they stack attack on their 12 key and only stack defense on 8. No, they're gonna stay. They're gonna stay ass. They're gonna stay ass. I'm sorry. They gotta stay there. I like this list. Tell me what you think about this list. There ain't too many S tier units. I could say Broly could be here. Now I'm gonna do a final revision. One more check. I think Broly could be, but I'm just not gonna. I don't know, bro. I don't think he's better. I still don't think he's better. This is the top dog list right here. Tell me what you think.